Yes, thank you. Well, I would say my course of studies is interdisciplinary. I am a philosopher, but I completed a degree in history and in geography. I'm multilingual. Vittorio Hösler can read in 17 languages. I can read in 12. And I like it very much, obviously. My areas are, as I said, philosophy, history, geography, but I had some experience in science policy and in science management, because you see, I started in Italy, but my education is actually German, because I had a promotion and habilitation in Germany. And my first appointment was in the US. So the Americans wanted a German professor. And the second appointment was in Italy. The Italians wanted an American professor. So I had these metamorphoses that were interesting. And at a certain point, I was offered a position at the National Research Council. So I directed the Institute for Intellectual Lexicography. And then I was offered the position as director of the Social Sciences and Humanities of Italy, which I was a bit afraid, obviously, of taking it up, but eventually it gave me some experience as regards taking decisions. So we had to take decisions as regards implementing Italy's participation to certain projects, and most importantly, to the research infrastructure, which I consider a very interesting part of what's happening today, given that the book itself is being dissolved into something much bigger. So I have this complex, let's say, education and experience, and I'm very happy, I'm very grateful to Monsignor Marcelo Sanchez-Sorondo, who was instrumental also for my going back to Italy from the US. And I'm happy I can work with him. I did as much as I could during my stay in Rome. And now, let's see, I have still 2 minutes, yes. What I'm working at today is the notion of the reflective society, which is actually a political decision. It has a parliamentary genesis, because it was introduced by the European Parliament in 2014 and was preceded by some discussions. I'm working on reflection, so to say. I'm working on innovation. Jutta talked about social innovation. I also work in social innovation, but I also work on the other corner of social innovation, which is cultural innovation, which is a very difficult discipline, but it's about access, participation, use, reflection, and inclusion. And I'm currently working on key performance indicators to validate the effectiveness of projects in this. So this is my current area of expertise, but I have some interest in migration. I was responsible for Italy's participation to several migration partnerships. And my last issue is translation studies, because looking at data science is the way Jutta was presenting it, I think there is very much to do for using data science to data humanities, with the result that we can speed up communication. And permit me to stress the fact that the most important communication we have to do in these years is with China. China is a world that is self-secluded as long as we don't talk. And in order to talk, we need instruments. And today, translation studies make it possible to enhance the quantity, the mass, and the effectiveness and the speed of communication. And I very much look forward for that. And I hope that in the next years I can contribute to the Academy and to your distinguished partner.